Okay, I didn't really plan on uploading a video today. That would have been Friday, tomorrow, but some news has come in that has prompted this video. And if it's one thing that social media is incredibly effective at doing, it's allowing a huge megaphone for people to express fake outrage. Now, I'm not defending in any way, shape or form the recent PS5 price increase. I'm just here to point out the hypocrisy and lack of understanding and ignorance that people have of business and economics, global markets, and so forth. So there's been a lot of people in the internet, on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram saying, if Microsoft doesn't increase the price like Sony has, it's going to look bad for Sony if Microsoft absorbs the price. Listen, Microsoft have megabucks compared to Sony. Megabucks. Microsoft can weather most storms, whereas Sony have to be particular in what they do. So just for the record, I do not subscribe to any form of price increase unless it is in line with wages and inflation, which is a very hard thing to balance in this torrid economy. And I'd like to also point out that gaming is still a luxury, not an entitlement. Food and water, clothing is an human entitlement. Video games, not so much. But listen, the writing was always on the wall for this one. So we're looking at the price increase. So the new recommended prices are effective immediately unless otherwise noted. Europe, the PS5 with the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive, it goes up to €549.99. PS5 digital, €449.99. In the UK, where I'm based, PS5 with the Blu-ray disc drive is £479 UK pounds 99 pence. It was £449. The PS5 digital edition has gone up to £389 99 pence. In Japan, it's a similar situation. China, Australia, Mexico, and Canada. Australia and Canada already massively overpriced due to their extortionate tax system. I'm sorry to say, my Canadian, Australian listeners, but I do have empathy for you. So I would strongly advise, in relation to the PS5 global price increase, I would strongly advise those fanboy people on other platforms expressing quote-unquote outrage. I would advise you exercise caution, because it could just as easily happen to the platform that you're batting for. And ultimately, you will look even more stupid than you already do. Now, it doesn't really matter how one lays this all out. There will be people, ignorant people, who will just put this down to damage control. So what we'll do is we'll go to the PlayStation.blog. You can find a link in the description where we will see what Sony themselves officially has to say about this. So the headline, PlayStation blog, as I say, PS5 price to increase in select markets due to global economic environment, including high inflation rates. Now, this is obviously happening in all sectors: food, clothing, cars, rent. It doesn't matter, everywhere, everything's going up. So the new recommended retail price coming to select markets in the EMEA, APAC and LATAM regions plus Canada. Jim Ryan, President and CEO, Sony Interactive Entertainment, had this to say. So the global economic environment is a challenge that many of you around the world are no doubt experiencing. We're seeing high global inflation rates as well as adverse currency trends impacting consumers and creating pressure on many industries. Based on these challenging economic conditions, Sony Interactive Entertainment has made the difficult decision to increase the recommended retail price of PlayStation 5 in select markets across Europe, the Middle East and Africa, Asia, Pacific, Latin America, as well as Canada. There will be no price increase in the United States. While this price increase is a necessity given the current global economic environment and its impact on Sony Interactive Entertainment's business, our bottom line, The top priority continues to be improving the PS5 supply situation so that as many players as possible can experience everything that PS5 offers and what's still to come. Sony wish to thank you for your continued support. So, there you have it. I'm annoyed because of the ignorance. I'm not annoyed about Sony putting up the price or anything. That's not my concern. I'm a day one PS5 and Xbox Series X adopter. I paid the prices at those times. And interestingly, you know, when I did pre-order, when I let people know I was pre-order, I remember the lead up to the PS5's launch, I pre-ordered successfully and received actually 2 units on day one of which I gave to my brother. During this time, many people told me early adopters were just, you know, free hardware bug testers. There wouldn't be any good games. And so these people decided to hold off until a price cut. Well, good luck with that. I gotta say though, Jim Ryan is not endearing himself to PlayStation fans or the community, whatever way you want to term yourself. I mean, it's less like Jim Ryan, more like Jim Lion. Because he said that PlayStation 5 would be the greatest value, you know, in gaming. All of these games that will be coming, blah, 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 blah. Of course, he could not foresee the current economic climate that we're in. He could not see the manufacturing disarray. He couldn't have seen this, but still, it helps not to talk too soon because you don't know what's around the corner. So, yeah, in terms of the outrage, which is, you can tell it's fake outrage because there are anti-PlayStation people in the United States. And I love Americans, so I'm not talking about all Americans, just those PlayStation haters, the anti-PlayStation mob in the US, complaining about the PS5 price increase wherever they can, on Twitter, wherever, for clout, obviously, which is particularly absurd since North America didn't even get a price increase. You cannot make this up. And some of them are saying, oh, but we should feel it for all PlayStation gamers. All of get out of here. One economy is entirely separate to the other. When things go up here, they don't necessarily go up there and vice versa. Worry about your own economy. Worry about where you live, where you spend your tax dollars. Don't try and conflate the two. You're just using that as an excuse so you can go on Twitter and fire your fanboy shots at other PlayStation in the interest of other PlayStation gamers, really. So obviously the machine that is Sony did not increase PS5 because it simply woke up one morning and felt like it. That, my friends, would be competitive suicide. No, manufacturing, logistics, marketing costs, game production, employment costs are all increasing for all companies. Microsoft, Nintendo, Meta, all of them. Valve, they're all increasing everywhere. People don't understand business and economics and the incoming global recession, which is why they can speak with such ignorance. Sony are reacting to the economic climate, not creating it. There's a difference. They are reacting. This is a reactive move. You know, don't be surprised if Xbox and Nintendo follow suit and increase their price. I cannot see them bringing the price down just to spite Sony. That would be dumb, childish, infantile playground bullshit. And people say, oh, if Xbox price stays the same or goes lower, that would not be a good look for Sony. Remember, Sony has said they were making profits on their consoles already. If Xbox is in, as I say, a better financial position to absorb the Pacific Ocean. And we don't know the disparity between the Xbox series of consoles and PlayStation 5 manufacturing costs. I mean, if people that are concerned about costs, maybe they should just go free to play. Stay on mobile. You know, I'm just tired of the blame game. So when your next gas, electric, groceries, rent, mortgage, credit card payments, loan payments, school fees, gym membership, flights, hotels, Netflix, Prime, HBO, Disney Plus, smartphone, internet bills go up, remember to blame Sony. Though what say you? Let's continue the discussion cordially in the comments. Go ahead, sound off, share your thoughts and opinions on today's news. So that brings us to the end of the video. Subscribe for more gaming news, rumor and speculation. Hit the like button and yes, that notification bell so we don't miss each other. And always check every day to make sure, because you never know when I upload a video and you cannot really rely on the notification YouTube system. So you can also help Foxy Games UK reach more gamers. Feel free to share the video. Whether you agree or disagree is irrelevant to me. It's just one person offering an opinion. Now you may also want to consider supporting Foxy Games via Patreon, because well, we're like family now, so thank you, and you'll find a link in this video description. But that concludes our time in this bonus video today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, play games, not corporations.